Hello and welcome. I'm Craig Harrington, and today's topic is a letter to the President. Last month, members of the House of Representatives Trade Working Group sent a letter to President Barack Obama outlining a new American trade agenda and the steps that need to be taken to reform the current model of our trade economy. The letter contained signatures from 54 House members, representing both the Democrats and the Republicans, hailing from 24 different states. The members detailed numerous issues which they believe need to be addressed in a concerted effort on themselves and the new administration. The working group called on the administration to work with them in crafting a policy for sustainable development and domestic job growth. They said that the U.S. needs to change its approach to globalization and work to balance its international trade. The globalized free trade world has been one of the driving forces behind the destabilization of the American economy. We have lost millions of jobs in the United States to foreign competition, and we send hundreds of billions of dollars overseas every year on foreign purchases. This is not sound economic policy. The American people have already made their sentiments well known to the government. Congress now boasts 72 new fair trade advocates in place of the free traders who helped lead this economy off the rails. Barack Obama even made fair trade a major stumbling point during his presidential campaign. Many polls show that the president's explicit protectionist preferences were a major reason that he distanced himself from his competition, particularly status quo John McCain. Unfortunately, since taking office, the president has largely abandoned some of the key principles which got him elected in the first place, in his effort to not drive a wedge between the United States and its international competition. The working group took the liberty of reminding him and his office that such a wedge already exists, and that it is time for the United States to seek major, fundamental changes to its antiquated trade relations. The House Working Group used the letter to the President to plea for a renegotiation of the North American Free Trade Agreement, and specifically called out former President Bush's bilateral investment treaty with China as something which must be stopped outright. They implored the President to stop the Trans-Pacific Strategic Economic Partnership, another Bush agreement, and other pending free trade agreements with various countries around the world. All of these free trade agreements facilitate the outsourcing which President Obama has vowed to stop, and all of them stand to make the U.S. even more dependent on foreign-made products, pushing our manufacturing capacity deeper in the hole. Perhaps the most important part of the House Trade Working Group is the fact that it was truly a bipartisan effort which overtly expressed its desire to help the administration weed through our complicated trade relations. They were offering their carefully researched professional opinions, not attempting to influence the White House through a show of force. We can only hope that the President heeds their call and begins to work in earnest on major revisions to America's trade policy. Right now, the administration and the American people are distracted by the ever-increasing bailouts and the associated Wall Street scandals. If we don't refocus our attention on trade, we may miss the opportunity to effect real change here in the United States. On behalf of concerned citizens, I'm Craig Harrington with EconomyInCrisis.org News.
Wake up, America! Open up your eyes! Wake up, America! Wake up!
Produced by EconomyInCrisis.org.